I wanna wear a starry crown.
Let's go, boys!
Dude, you didn't even go up the fucking hill.
I'm so first.
Welcome to Tinman Talks. My name is Ben Weingart, and I'm here with Sam Parsons and Drew Hunter. The whole idea and concept behind Tinman Talks is to be able to share what it's like to be a part of this group, and what it's like to be a professional athlete, and what it's like to go through the trials and tribulations of being an athlete of any caliber in this sport. So we're just going to talk about some of the things that we've been thinking about and have on our minds, and I hope you enjoy. We're going to jump right into it with some quick questions, some short answers. So we're going to start off, best Instagram/tweet you've seen in the past couple days. Anything, Drew, Sam, what do you got?
First thing that comes to mind is, so we have a new teammate, Jordan Guzman, and he has the cutest little wiener dog. And the account name is Stanley the Sausage, and it's just the cutest little pictures of this sausage-looking dog, and it's incredible. Should definitely follow it, but yeah, seeing those
at Stanley.the sausage, I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah, but
you'll see it. We follow them on Tinman Elite, so if you just go to Tinman Elite follows, you'll find it there.
But that's gotta be mine.
Yeah. I saw a post by Lion Menengoy, who's like the Kenyan 1500 meter runner, and it's like him training in like Nairobi, and they're all strapped in. They have like these huge tires, like in like the dirt road in Kenya that they all like are running with. So I thought that was hilarious, and it's just funny because like when someone does something good that's like a fast runner, like everyone immediately thinks like, oh, that's it, like that's what it takes. You know what I mean? So like it's gonna be great if we all of a sudden have a bunch of kids like run around with tires strapped behind their back.
I will say Lion is probably one of the strangest names I've heard of recently. Yeah. And I recently got out of an Uber with a girl named Dimple.
Wow.
I kid you not. Like, spelled correctly. I screenshot.
Well, I think it's just a nickname. Like, Lion is just his nickname.
I'm
He's just like the
that.
best looking Kenyan runner out there, so he's the Lion.
Perfect.
And as far as tweets go, just anything Kanye, I guess, tweets is just like just throwing everyone off of everything they're doing.
Perfect.
Just like, I don't know what the hell that means, but that's probably it.
Perfect. Let's keep it rolling. What about a moment that you've appreciated a teammate in the past couple weeks?
So recently, and I can think of a very distinctive, it was like my first workout with the guys. A little backstory, I was hurt most of the fall, and we had a whole squad rolling together, and I just kind of had to watch them. I'd show up and, I'd watch their workouts, but I hadn't really got to be a part of anything. And we had this workout, and it was a super easy workout. It was basically just, some 30-second reps on grass. And being in a pack of 10 guys, I've never experienced that. And so I know the question was teammate, but this is definitely a teammates thing. And so that was really special. And I remember even talking to Sam after, and he's like, yeah, I'll remember that one, because that was the first time that our whole team was together, and that was really special. Just feeling the flow and the vibe, and just like, that feeling of being with.
Because you weren't there, like for all that build up for Club Cross, like you were not there for so long, and then all of a sudden, like Drew and like I would tell the guys all the time, I'd be like, just wait till like you get to start working out Drew. Like wait till you feel this guy's swagger and confidence and like just the aura that he brings to the practice, and that's something that like I immediately felt when I started working out with you like this time last year.
Yeah.
Was like, holy shit, this kid has like this energy to him, and I just like fed off that all of last year.
Yeah.
So like it was so cool for all those guys who have like think they know like Tinman and like who our team is all about, and there's like this huge missing link that was you.
Yeah.
Like that all of a sudden was there, like leading these reps in this far. Like it was like everyone kind of all just looked at each other like, oh fuck, I forgot about Drew.
Yeah.
And that was such a cool moment.
There's really something. I mean, I never had that experience either. Like my college career, running wise, has been very like kind of off the walls, and like even when I started as a freshman, like I wasn't good enough to work out with the guys I was working out with, so I was trailing at the back. And this has been the first time in the past like 3 or 4 years that I've been able to like run with a group of people, and it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to carry the weight of like working out by yourself.
Yeah.
And you can just, there's so many points in that workout, and like I said, this is like foreign working out with this many guys. Honestly, the biggest number of guys I've probably ever worked out with is having 3 other guys, and that's last
pretty
year.
crazy.
And
Yeah,
like
it's pretty crazy.
literally
We have, like
double.
10 guys now.
Yeah,
All of a
and it
sudden.
was just like
It's like it was
Yeah.
3 of us last year,
Yeah.
and that's like cool. And then all of a
Yeah.
sudden, it's like we literally have a mob, and that's
Yeah.
where like the Tinmob started. Was
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
there's like this one person who like looked at us and was like I just see you guys as like this mob of people that are
Yeah.
just like rolling around together, and you're gonna like go
Yeah.
go to war for
Yeah.
each other.
There's
and that's
so
how like
much
the
rocking this.
Tinmob like
Yeah.
There's
kind of
and there's so
fandom
much
started.
swagger that comes from it. You know,
Yeah.
like the ability to like walk up to a start line or the beginning of a rep, or like even like a hard rep in the middle of a workout, and know that like the guys you're with have your fucking back.
Yeah, and we
Like,
feed off of that. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's like that was my whole thing when I graduated college. Like I was like, I'm never gonna be like running for this ever again.
Sure.
It's like oh like a company like Nike, Adidas, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like oh you're running for this contract, this money. You know what I mean? It's like this is a cutthroat sport. You know?
the job.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's it's 100% a job.
Yeah.
And then it's like all of a sudden like we formed Tinman, and all of a sudden it's like this means so much.
Yeah.
Every single time that now we get to a starting line, it's like we have to rep it. We have
Yeah.
no other choice but to
Yeah.
freaking rep it. You know what I mean? Or else no one will care. You
and,
know?
and I mean, I think the interesting thing is like coming from a non-traditional college background where like the team hasn't really meant a lot to me, and like
Yeah.
this is being on a team is new to me. Like I feel that it like the love and appreciation that you guys have for one another is so very different, because like it isn't necessarily about repping Tinman. It's about like the people you are around. Like it's less so about the logo. I mean, it's definitely for Tom, who's been like,
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
I mean, you can't throw that away. But like, it's about the like brotherhood of like not letting the people that you love down.
Yeah.
100%. 100%.
absolutely.
Yeah. And so I guess to answer your question with mine, and I'll go a little bit more lighthearted, was last night we had a team meeting where like we just were basically like talking about how like we executed well as a team in the fall and everything like that, and then the whole time Connor Winter, one of the guys who's not officially on Tinman Elite yet, but he's been training with us, and he ran with us at Club Cross,
Yeah.
and he ran amazing. He was 11th place, like overcame like quite an adversity with like his ankle just being like a balloon. Last night at the end of our team meeting, he just was like, I think one thing that we need to keep on reminding ourselves is that like we are here to improve yourself at practice. Do not prove yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's something that like is such a lost art with high school, with college, and that's something. It's like there's so many egos with the freshmen coming in,
Yeah.
and that's something that like we have been able to foster with Tinman Elite. Is like we are not here to prove ourselves. Like we prove ourselves on the starting line.
Yeah.
Like we are here to improve ourselves
Every
day in and day out of
practice,
practice.
yeah.
Done. I agree completely. Like it's been weird that like I feel like when you're in college or in high school, you get to that last rep and you have this is one
Dude,
of my
the coach's eyes are on you. Like the
And-
freshman's breathing down your neck.
Yeah.
We don't have that.
and you have there's that like one moment where it's like, shit, am I gonna break this shit open, or am I gonna like and run 5 or 10 seconds faster than the coaches want me to,
Yeah.
or am I just gonna do the work
And
have
improve yourself.
Yeah.
There it
Just
is.
improve yourself.
And it's been
you
so-
don't have to prove yourself.
It's been crazy to have like hit one more mile to go,
Yeah.
and like have like everybody just tense up.
Yeah.
And be like,
Tom,
Yeah.
you know, it's like to keep the ball rolling. Like we tweet it out, like we hashtag it all the time. Like keep the ball rolling. Like that is the foundation of
Yeah.
keep the ball rolling. Is that it's like if you are not getting ready for the next day, like Tom is like so adamant all the time with us about like do not
Yeah.
dive into the well.
Yeah.
crazy.
Like do not dive in the well. You have to keep the ball rolling.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's recovery day. You better feel good on that day
Yeah.
because it matters.
It's always
Day in and day out, feeling
Yeah.
good. It matters so much.
Yeah.
He always likes to say, and it's like such a good reminder. You finish a workout and you have to ask yourself, could I have done another rep?
Yeah.
Could I have, gone a little deeper? And you should always answer yes. It should always be, yes, I could have, but I didn't, because like Sam said, we're trying to improve, and I'm not trying to race Sam every day. And I think that, from what I've seen, and obviously I haven't trained in another group, but I have seen like at this elite level, like, and I get it, like, we're the most competitive people in the world.
Yeah.
Like, when we get on the starting line, like, we want to rip each other's throats out. Like, that's
Sure.
like how, that's how it is. But I think to get to the starting line healthy, undertrained, but, prepared. I think that is just so important.
Yeah,
and that's
absolutely.
and that's just, something that we preach with to keep the ball rolling mantra.
No doubt. Absolutely no doubt. And to kind of stick with that theme of like being in the team, every team has that group chat. That infamous group chat where debauchery and nonsense goes down. What do we have? Best group me post, past cross-country season. Anything in particular stand out to you guys?
So we had a good one last night.
Yeah, we did. I was really annoying today in the group. I think the guys will laugh when they hear this, but my sister sent me this quiz, and it's a 10-question quiz about yourself. And I think it's probably getting passed around like the U.S. right now as we speak. And so I was like, I'm going to make a quiz about myself. And so I made a quiz, and I sent it to the guys.
Still haven't taken it yet.
And for like 5 hours, no one had taken my quiz. And I was like, you guys are not my friends.
I came upstairs, and Drew's like, Sam, take my quiz.
Yeah.
I want to see how close friends we are, actually.
And
this is it right here. 10 questions.
BuzzFeed.
And it was
all.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It was like form spring all over.
Yeah, literally. It was just like, it was the stupidest questions. It's like, what's my favorite color? Like, just,
electric beige.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Brick red. Come on.
Brick red.
But, and so I basically, like, just did that. But I will say the results were interesting. Like, the people that have known me longest did score. They knew the most surface level things about me.
That makes sense.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I guess mine is so like we're having this Christmas party coming up in the next few days, and I was just like jokingly like hazing our new guys, like just telling them like, okay, you have to dress like Santa, like you have to like be like. You have to be in the fire all night and dress like all these different things. Like Connor is like old man winter, like he has to like have like all blue on all night. And like Joey, who I told, like I was like, you have to be Santa. He like made this post like right after. He's like, all right, I'll be Santa, but Kyle Medina, also one of you guys, like has to be my little elf helper all night.
Love it.
And he like
If
made
you knew
this,
Joey and Kyle, this makes perfect sense.
Yeah. And he like made this poll like, should Kyle, and we like made this joke, like I would always say like, yep, sorry, we like already voted, you have to be Santa. And like he made this, like Joey made this post, he was like, oh, like, is Kyle gonna be my helper like on Friday night? And like he immediately just voted yes, and then like ended the poll immediately. And then right afterwards, he was like, "Oh, sorry, we voted. Kyle, you're my little elf all night." And Kyle just immediately left the group chat. So that cracked me.
Yeah, we had I'm gonna give Josh Holohan a little bit of a shout out. He's a big Tinman fan.
What's up, Josh?
He recently changed his name from his real name to Brisk Lemonade.
That's good.
His icon was like, he fully committed to it, so it wasn't a picture of his face, it was like a bottle of Brisk Lemonade. Then he changed it to Moose Knuckle. Broken up, 2 different words. And then he was promptly removed from the group.
Yeah.
As one does. And unfortunately, one of the kids...
Sorry, go ahead.
One of the kids tried to add him back and added another kid in his phone as Josh H, who was not Josh.
Yeah.
And committed complete sabotage and kicked almost everybody out of the group.
Wow.
Yeah.
What is
so this dude was working against us. I stayed through and then I added everybody back in. But
Good.
I had a couple of kids' names wrong because I can't spell. I can
Oh my
barely
god,
read.
Reed's last name is still without it as like C in my phone. Like, I still don't know your last name. Wainwright.
I will never say Joey's last name.
Yeah,
Barry
Tua.
Yeah, we're getting
Beretta.
Bags. Just
Isn't
Joey
Isn't
Bags. Joey
it
Bags.
the worst
Keep it
thing in the
easy.
world when you know someone's name but you're not confident enough to say it out loud?
Oh, yes.
And you're just like, you're
like, Ben.
Just every cross country, just every party after a cross country or track race is just, what's up, bro? Like,
bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
let's get a drink and
kind of
Move
pretend that we
on.
know each other. Yeah, right? It's like I see you every day and it's really embarrassing at this point. Wow, nothing quite like it. Alright, in the group me, we've talked about our group me's. What about sometimes blood boils hot after those races, those workouts, those long days in the steam room preparing for races.
we do
in the
steam
rain.
room and sauna a lot. That's
They do.
routine.
They do. It was really impressive. They hit the steam room, the sauna more than all of my elderly Jewish relatives. They would just go in there and punish themselves. And then when we got to USA's last year, it was raining and overcast.
Yeah.
It was
we like Tom wanted us to heat train, like we ran in like tights and jackets all year, and like sauna is just good for you, period. I mean, it's like you go in there, you stretch, you like,
get a schwitz on.
You know what I mean? You meditate, you just like it's great all around recovery, and then schwitz on.
Get a little schwitz.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right. So on top of this is gonna be a killer segue. Let me just tell you. So on the topic of getting your schwitz on, who would be the last person you want to get in a fight with?
Morgan Heartthrob Pearson.
Oh jeez.
Without a doubt.
Easily.
Yeah.
But that's the thing is like I told Morgan that we're gonna fight. Like we tried to put on that fight night before, and like we've wrestled and like we fought each other already multiple times.
They have wrestled.
But like we just like haven't made it official yet. Like I think that I can flip the switch, you know?
Yeah.
And like so can Morgan.
Yeah.
Like right away. So like it'd be a great fight.
Yeah,
but,
I mean, I can tell you that out of all the people on the team, Morgan could snap me in half. Just like I met him.
But that's the thing is Morgan wants you to think that.
Yeah.
I met him.
That's like half.
He's a teddy bear heart.
Yeah.
I met him for the first time tonight, and he totally could have just like right there, my soul.
Mad
like,
Mo. We call him Mad Mo
Yeah.
for a reason. Everything he does is. I mean, he's trained, and no one trains like Morgan. So
Yeah.
that's an easy one.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Done. Easy. All right. Speaking of snapping necks, we're gonna talk about our favorite videos. What have we been watching? What have we been consuming? What media? Personally, the snapping necks. I've been watching Narcos Mexico.
Yes.
Excellent.
Just started that also.
Dude, the Narcos series, like they tell a story in like such. It's so enthralling, and it makes mustaches look so goddamn good. Yeah.
This is why I'm sitting over here, by the way. We had to have their mustache dominance over here.
Yeah. We're
To
just
just
trying to
zoom in
say-
that camera on me.
Yeah.
So what about you guys? Have you seen anything, whether it's an Instagram post or a YouTube video? Or
I got a good one. Morgan and I just watched the Momentum Generation on HBO. It's like a surf documentary about like Kelly Slater and just Rob Machado and just like all of the greatest surfers of our generation, and like them, how they all like went to Hawaii Pipeline, like lived in the same house together, and it just like, and their transition from all of a sudden they were like friends, and then they were like competitors, like on the world tour all together once they got all so good by just living together in Hawaii, like and then just kind of like their realization of like what they're gonna do after surfing, and it's just like their whole story. And it was like, I always grade like anything I watch is like how many emotions did it evoke, you know? Like, was it sadness, was it happiness, was it like thought, like was I moved to like think of something, like did something trigger something inside of me, you know? And I was like watching this, and this was like, dude, this is what we're doing right now, except with like the best surfers in the world, you know? It's like they all came together because they just wanted to achieve something, just like we are with running, and it just like drove home so hard. With like one of their friends, like thank God, like no one on Tinman has like died or anything like that, but like one of their friends died during their journey, you know, and it just was like, holy shit, like this just rocked all their worlds, and it was like incredibly emotional film, but yet just like the pure essence of surfing is just something that I'm so obsessed with. Like how those people can just face a freaking wave and have that mentality to like do that is insane. So Momentum Generation on HBO, unbelievable.
I think. So the first thing that pops in my mind, and Sam will laugh when I say this, I legitimately suck at watching movies.
He's never seen a movie. See, like any college kid out there, you know, we've like spent hours upon end in hotel rooms with nothing. So you just watch a bunch of movies. Drew never did
I'm now
that.
experiencing that. But anyway, so recently together I was like, oh, let's watch a movie tonight. And so the movie of choice was Kill Bill.
Oh, good one.
And listen, Sam, right before the movie starts, looks at me and he goes, Drew, I know, like, I just want to tell you, you need to throw all your, like, predisposed thoughts of what a normal movie is and just forget about it.
There's no plot.
Yeah.
Like,
and just enjoy
character development.
Yeah, just enjoy this film. And I literally the entire time was just mesmerized at what was going on.
It was so funny when, like, the scene where any, like, Quentin Tarantino fans out there, like the scene where she's walking down the hallway and she's whistling like the like Drew looked at me, he's like, holy shit, like
it's a song. It's a song from that thing.
Like you like realize that it was like this is where it came from. Like that one. Like I don't even know who the artist is. Like one of those
Chill Bill
face tat artists out there. Like just like Chill Bill.
Yeah, that's a song.
Yeah, that was a good moment. That was a good that was one of the many things. Like Drew's one of the most mature runners I've ever met, but like just immature when it comes to like pop culture. And like Drew's 21 and never went to college. Like I get it, buddy. Dude,
I'm so glad you made him watch that. Kill Bill. Masterpiece.
We're just slowly getting through the
Tarantino.
Yeah.
I think that's like a really good gateway drug into like actually appreciating film.
Yeah, for sure.
I think no doubt. That's what I like.
It was just visually so beautiful.
It's so beautiful. Then I went from like Tarantino to Wes Anderson and then grew a mustache. Yeah. And started wearing a beanie like Drew.
Yeah. And only liked like really quirky girls with like cool aesthetics and things
Coffee
like
shop
that.
girls.
Coffee shop girls.
I'm sorry. My brother called me. I was like, you have a type, and I was like, what is that type? He was like, vegan.
You're talking about girls now. The rest of it.
Yeah. He was like vegan, and I was like, no, what are you talking about? He's like, every single girl you've been with has been a vegan, and I was like. Shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
So basically everyone in Boulder. So like anyone that we would ever like date or take on a date, it's like I took a girl out like the past month and like she immediately said like, oh, I'm gluten free. I'm like, oh, of course. Like you're from Boulder. And, like, that's what every store here is. Like we don't have to worry about it because every place is already gluten free, vegan free, GMO free. We're good.
Yeah, no gluten for you.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm German and I like live off of carbs, so I was like,
I'm 80% gluten as it is.
Yeah.
It's just like that's how I'm living my best life. Although one could say that being gluten intolerant is a trend.
In Boulder, for sure.
Oh,
Portland, Seattle, all the cool kids are doing it now.
All the kids are off the gluten. Speaking of the cool kids, let's talk about style for a little bit. I think Sam for me at least, like, has been. Sam picks up these like very interesting style choices that like I oftentimes find myself like tucking my joggers into my socks like a fucking douche.
Good luck. It's good luck.
And then today I found myself in the airport wearing my like hoodie and then over my hoodie wearing a suit jacket.
That's also good luck. That's a good one.
I know. And
I really what else about to talk about.
So I've Sam's a very stylish guy, and
I'm flattered.
I mean that with the kindness of my heart. But it's like, where does that come from? What are you inspired by?
My style.
Yeah, give me some of that. Is there a trend you're into in particular? Is there something that like?
Man, I just always think like
layers.
Yeah, dude, like layering stuff I think is really cool. Like I think like just having just anything that is layered I think looks really good. It like adds elements. I think like the guys joke about like calling me like Mr. Accessories. Like that was one of Morgan's many nicknames that he gives everyone on the team constantly, and it's just because like I like wear a lot of accessories. Like you know what I mean. I just think that
bandana,
it's good.
big bandana guy.
Yeah, bandanas are great.
Dude,
you know, I should have worn mine tonight.
Shout out to Rafa, the creative director for Tracksmith.
Yeah.
That dude rocked the bandana for marathon weekend this past year, and I was like, wow, that's the coolest thing I've ever seen.
You are a bandana walking in.
I've been doing it. I
have a bandana that I travel with. I like always wear all the time. I love it. I think a lot of it is just like, and it's the same thing with running. It's just like having confidence in it. You know what I mean? Like doing something that other people aren't doing. You know what I mean? Is like,
I love it.
It's like you might have a couple people that try to tear you down for it. Like say like, oh, that's really stupid. Like you're wearing a hoodie and a dress. You know what I mean? Like a suit. You know, like a jacket. It's like that makes no sense. Like. Those are two polar opposites, you know what I mean? But like
you rock it.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just you just carry that confidence with it, and it's cool, you know.
So I'm gonna tell a quick little story about the hoodie jacket combo. This past summer, I was lucky enough to kind of tag along as these guys went and competed at the USA Champs in Des Moines, and we were on our way to the airport, and before we'd almost missed our flight, Sam.
Whole separate story there.
That's a whole other beast right there. But Sam is wearing the signature outfit. He's got like a shirt that does not, a t-shirt, probably that one, that does not belong under his suit jacket. And he like we're on the bus, we parked the car, we're on the bus to the like airport, and he puts his hands in his pocket, and he's like, what is that?
Oh, Jesus.
What is that? And
or the goldfish.
He pulls out two, like, not just like one or two, like 2 full handfuls, like big scoops. Like, it's
I didn't feel that like when I originally put it on.
dude, it's like he reaches and he's like, oh my god. And I was like, where are those from? He's like, Club Cross last year. Like, we're
literally
talking
like 6 months before.
There was a great caterer at Club Cross last year, and I just was like, pretty drunk, really drunk, and I just was like, this is a good idea for later. just fill up the stores here. And it was delicious. I'm just kidding, we did not eat them.
Yeah, we just ate most of them.
Some of them.
Yeah. What about you, Drew? Is there anything, like, I mean, I think, is there anything in particular, like, are there any style trends that you've been into, that you've been adopting? I mean, you've got some gnarly hair, which makes, it's a style piece on its own.
So I'll say I have, and I think 100%, like, Sam has rubbed off on me.
He does, that's a signature move.
That's a signature move, right? And so, like, I definitely, and if you've seen my outfits the last few weeks of school, like, the layers thing, like, I'm always rocking, like, 2 or 3 layers, accessorized, like, I'm really about, like, I really like that look now, but I also just, I think it stems a little bit from this too, and like the hair.
For sure, you carry.
Like,
when
like,
you have a
just
mustache, you carry something, a different type of swagger and air to you, where you can pull off things that.
And I'm just like, and honestly, like, I'll like look at my outfit, I'll be like, I think this is cool, I'm gonna wear it.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't need to justify it to anybody, you know. I'm just like,
for sure.
Yeah.
This is cool. Let's go to class.
I reached in. I was grabbing a coat. I was at home visiting my family, gonna walk my dog, and I reached in the closet and I pulled out. I was like, I don't have any jackets here, so my choices were like my Letterman from high school, which I wore like 3 times.
Kinda cool.
Kinda cool.
An accessory.
But
we'll be cool soon.
We'll be cool soon when I'm like 45 in a belly, right? Yeah. But the other option was my dad's trench coat. Like,
also could be cool.
Mustache, trench coat.
I rock a mean Adidas trench coat.
I believe you do. Like, I've never
back,
worn a trench. Like, it came down to my shins.
Yeah.
It was like I was wearing shin guards. It was
I mean, any Tinman thing is pretty dope. Like,
no doubt.
on the website now.
Link in bio.
Link in bio. Swipe up on this.
Swipe up on whatever this is.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh.
There it is. Right.
I didn't see you there.
Look at that.
Anyway, yeah, I mean,
anything DP does, I have to give a shout out to David Marley Perry, most stylish guy. He wears a ring. Look at that. Look what I just found. It just kind of like, I mean, I think everyone looks up to someone and it just kind of tumbles from there, you know.
Yeah.
And like he's definitely one that I'm like, oh, like that's dope.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I think it's cool like to be able to.
And he just dropped a whole new collection too. The Black Ribbon stuff is so sick, and it's like very like niche running, like very cool, like. Just like at the cutting edge of like what like high fashion meets like high performance athletic wear. Which Black Ribbon, his company, is so cool. Sick.
It's awesome. Yeah, we haven't met yet, but very impressed with all your work. I do think that like being able to take a garment that is typically considered not cool and making it cool is fucking badass. I've been a huge fan of the crop top.
Yeah.
Mostly because I was only given men's extra work equipment from the equipment.
Work with what you got, man.
So I took them and I cropped them right at the belt line,
yeah.
So it fits like a regular t-shirt. It's just a little bit of skin, you know, a little fun.
It's funny how those things kind of like work like that sometimes. Like some of the Christmas gifts I get, it's like I get it, I'm like, oh, like mom, like thanks, you know what I mean? And then like a year or two later, I'm like, wait a second, I can make this work somehow.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And it like builds from there.
For sure.
Like some jacket, I was like, I
don't know what to do with this.
Then I throw, you know, like a button down over the jacket, and it's cool all of a sudden, you know?
Yeah, to tie this into running, do you guys remember? And for any high school guy out there, you're gonna remember this. Those Soark shorts.
Oh my gosh, yeah, of course. I had the German flag.
Yes, yeah.
Like
the American flag and like the cheetah print shorts.
In high school, the money.
Oh yeah, like, isn't it funny?
Yeah.
Like it's hilarious looking back, and I was like, that is sick,
dude.
Like, at one point, I was like, those are so cool.
Everyone goes.
They're still sick for whoever's out there.
Yes, yeah.
But everyone goes.
My brother still rocks them, so.
Yeah. But you go through those stages, right? Like I remember. I mean, you go from like the like half tights. First, you go from like the half tights and the shorts on top, right? And then you graduate.
Yeah, and then you graduate, and then you're like, wait a second, like short shorts are cool, and then like eventually, like now, like we only wear half tights.
Yeah, I never train short shorts.
Like training short shorts is like an anomaly now.
Yeah.
It's like
so that's actually, I'm actually very interested in that because for me, like the half tights are a cold weather accessory. Mm-hmm. Like if I'm in shorts. I'm racing in shorts 120% of the time. Like I will.
Boulder's so windy. Like there's
Sure.
like definitely an element there too, where
Yeah.
it's like just short shorts, you're just gonna start flying all over the place.
I'm okay. Like I will suck up and like race. I'll do a workout in half tights if that's all I've
Yeah.
got or like whatever's going on.
I think it started
love
with like I
half
feel
tights.
better racing in half tights. Like I
Okay.
feel like I have this like tightness around my hamstrings and glutes and things like
Yeah.
that. And then it's like, why wouldn't I just run in that all the time?
Yeah.
And it just kind of started from there. And Adidas makes great half tights. Shouts.
Shouts.
And then
Yeah.
yeah.
Now we're back with the. Did I first play? I hope I did. Yeah. All right. Now we're back with the speed round of questions. These are some gems that we came up and put together a little bit earlier today. Third least favorite vegetable.
Beets.
Brussels sprouts. Well, Brussels sprouts are like caramelized and shit. Like can be good, but like, I guess it's probably my least favorite. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, Sam has no answer. Sam has no answer. Drew says beets. Perfect.
Beets is a good one.
Yeah.
It's like you eat it.
Wait,
it's
are
like
beets a vegetable?
definitely not the third one.
I have no idea. You guys are the wrong person.
Okay.
It's one of those like
Yeah.
mythical things that like runners think that's gonna make them great.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
oh, eating beets like one article.
Drink your
is, like,
beet juice.
Hashtag marginal
beets.
gains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
CC Max Robinson.
Yeah. What's something I could do without actually just training hard?
Yeah.
Drink beets. It's gonna be great.
All right,
Spend
cool.
$30.
Perfect. Is pumpkin pie good?
Yes.
If you just lather it with like whipped cream.
So my take on pumpkin pie is it's good if you have no other options. If you have
Okay.
another kind of pie and pumpkin pie, I'm not eating pumpkin pie.
Yeah, I'll take apple before pumpkin.
Over death.
But the thing about pumpkin pie is like if it was available year round, I bet no one would ever eat it.
Yeah, you're right. It's because it's gross.
It's like
Everyone-
apple pie is
Pumpkin-
timeless year round.
Pumpkin is not a thing that I'm like, wow, you know what I really need to eat?
Okay, let's slow down here.
Alright, so pumpkin pie, I will reach a consensus of, I don't know.
It's okay.
It's fine.
It's good.
It's fine.
Like I'm gonna have a piece at Thanksgiving,
Yeah, but afterwards, not really good.
but probably not for the rest of the year.
That's
So
it. That's fine. You
I
take
guess
it.
that's a not good thing.
Yeah.
So, what do you guys sleep in? You big sleep shirt guys or what? Big triple XL sleep
I
shirt.
remember there was one time I was like about to like go to bed and it was like cold and I was like wearing a shirt and Drew was like, "You're about to sleep in a shirt," dude?" And he's like never let me live it down.
Oh,
like,
no, it's-
since.
It's his psychopath trait.
No. I don't sleep in a shirt.
He's a sleep shirt guy.
It's just boxers. It's just sleep in boxers now.
Yeah, it's just boxers. Do you sleep with socks?
Oh, weird.
Yeah,
Jesus.
that's weird.
Like,
That's weird,
like
right?
If I was ever,
I have. If I was in the my toes were
if
cold.
you can sleep through the night with socks,
Yeah,
I
Yeah, I don't know if I can be.
psychopath.
I had no heat in my apartment, so I slept in socks.
There's no way.
And
There's
a
no way.
Sleep shirt.
just
Just balled up.
extra large.
Yeah.
Just sorority girls.
It's like, Mom, why does my relative send me
Forgetting
a
all their
triple
mistakes.
XL?
Yeah.
Because that's your size. No, it's not. Can we?
I have like a shirt that like my German uncle gave me when I was like a kid. It's like I was like sleep shirt for like a long time.
Because I think that's a favorite. Like, the parents like they love being like, you can use it as a sleep shirt. It doesn't fit at all. Sleep shirt.
Yeah.
That was like
I don't need another shirt from this stupid meat mom.
Oh man, I've got
It's too big.
the boxes and boxes of meat T-shirts.
It's crazy.
What am I gonna do with that shit?
Like, how much money do these meats make on these shirts that you wear for like practice the next week and you like flex hard?
Yeah.
And then it's just like next year it's like, dude, screw
I
like
don't want
Bellevue
this.
Invitational.
Yeah. Hot takes.
With like that, with like the slogan on the back that says like one hill of a workout. Or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
No passing for 3.1. Just like, who is making this? How is this happening?
Marketing.
Yeah.
I always dreamed of showing up to a meet and having there be like an Adidas shirt, like a dry fit, and being like, oh my god,
Yeah.
it's not cotton.
No, like,
What is this?
It's like a nice hand quality, like made shirt, and it's just like,
No.
I want all the sponsors on the back.
I need
With, like,
at
this
least,
logo.
30 sponsors on the back.
I
I'm
need
not
a
wearing.
burlap sack with
Yeah.
like a little bit of just like down here so I can get
Yeah.
chafed.
And then there's the token long sleeve ones from like the reindeer runs and shit
Yeah.
that you get. It's like,
Yeah.
Oh, not to mention the 100 sponsors on the back of the shirt.
It's just covered.
I just want to make sure my brands are taken care of, you know?
Yeah.
I
It's
got
like, what is that doing?
Yeah.
How are you giving money to
Who
this
is
place
listening?
that you're getting like this 1/4 of like who
We've got Cumberland Farms, we've got Fairway, we've got
every
Bush
local
Brothers.
running store
Yeah.
ever is on the back of that, guaranteed.
Okay, speaking of like, I mean, those shirts are not particularly memorable. I've lost my fair share. Leave the segue. What do you guys lose the most?
My wallet.
Yeah, car keys. I'm already on my spares, and it's so bad.
She was like, "Don't you dare say it."
What?
Virginity. Who loses all the time? Can't hold on to that slippery son of a gun. Sorry, Mom.
I've missed flights because I lost my wallet.
Dude,
Yeah.
you gotta give me one of those situations.
Flying back from Boston, Falmouth,
Oh no.
I lost my wallet and I had to miss my flight completely. And this was like this was my second pro race.
No.
And my mom was just like, "This is just gonna be like a journey.
This was a
like this is like."
Remember when I forgot my wallet and you drove out and met me halfway?
Yeah.
Just barely made the flight. That was dope.
What happened?
Bro.
Oh, you lose it. In
I just left it here.
Nice.
I was like, how do you leave for a flight?
How do you go to the airport with that? Yeah.
Like
But
what?
I was
what
on
the
my
hell
I was
was
on
this?
the airplane today, and I was like, I had already like used my ID for all I needed it to, and I'd never taken it out of my pocket. I would still be like,
Totally.
oh yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
still got it.
Totally.
Nailed it. Crushed it. Good job, me.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm always fucking losing things. It's not a strength
It's hard.
of mine. It's hard. It's hard. Need to get a tile.
That was the best thing about like moving out of the house was like my dad and mom could no longer give me shit when I lost things. It was like, oh, if it's just gone for like 3 or 4 days, like it doesn't matter. But if I'm home and I'm like shit, looking at my room, they're like, what happened? Now we need to cancel the credit cards. It's like, no, don't cancel. It's just up in the air for a few days. Check the count.
Same
We're good.
Perfect. All right, moving right along. Body wash. What are we using?
Dr. Bronner's.
You know, Drew's not using
So
it.
good. Eucalyptus,
Just
peppermint.
Dirty.
Look at
So
this
good.
one.
It's
Yeah.
just huge tubs and you just have a little bit and it's
Oh,
amazing. Dr. Bronner's.
Dr.
Amazing.
same. Whole Foods. Got it.
Trader
Yeah.
Joe's, yeah.
Yeah, just
I'm just
Amazing.
I'm a simple man. Bar of soap.
What?
Yeah,
Wow.
bar of soap, shampoo every once in a while.
Wow.
Yeah, sorry, I'm
Crazy.
a poor peasant man. That's all I got. Churn my own soap. I don't know how to make soap. It's butter. Damn it. But we've got to take a little bit of a step back here because Drew is currently rocking what I would call the dirtiest look I've ever seen. It's not. Like you can't understand it until you see the
Stop
person.
reinforcing it.
Yeah,
All of you people commenting and say, dude, it looks sick. Stop it.
Well, it does look sick.
Trying to win a bet here.
It looks like you get salmonella like after eating something off of it. Take me back. Where did this come from?
So the
Was it
long
was it
hair.
in May? In May we made the bet?
Yeah, it was when we were in Europe.
In Europe. Okay.
So
Oh my God.
July.
Yeah, in July.
Okay.
So July, Sam was like, "You need a haircut," and I was like, "No, I'm not gonna get a haircut." He's like, "I guarantee when you go home, you're gonna get a haircut." And I was like, "All right, let's make a bet. I won't get a haircut until Christmas." And he's like, "Oh, for sure, 500 bones."
Did you actually say 500 bones?
No, I did not say that's just Drew lingo.
Thank God.
Anyway,
We'd have to vote you off the
So-
I
island.
was like, I'll bet you $500 you
Yeah.
do not cut your hair until Christmas, and I cannot believe I'm about to lose this.
and so like here I am, just like disgusting,
The
like
mane.
long hair.
The
It's a mane.
Unbelievable.
Do you think?
And the
It's-
stash.
It's just like the kid that I knew last year was just this like prim and proper, did everything right,
Yeah.
and now it's just this
Dirty,
wild,
just,
free
yeah,
mustache.
crazy
Just like I don't even know this person anymore.
So, do you think women appreciate it? The whole get-up, facial hair, regular hair, everything you've got going for you.
Leave comments below.
Love it. Well, because
For the 2 girls watching.
not wrong. Not wrong at all. My attitude towards mustaching is that it acts as a filter, meaning that if a woman is not interested in you because you have a mustache, we've got no business together.
I have said that through and through.
Yeah.
If she likes me like this,
Imagine-
she's in love with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been sticking to my guns, and I've had my mustache for a year now, and like we've grown very close.
Yeah. It's good. It's a good relationship.
Thank you for
Sounds
a
like
couple
a
of
very-
sympathy giggles over there.
Yeah, you guys stay over there.
Perfect. All right. topic of women, what are the most attractive things a girl can do?
Wear glasses. Easy. Done.
Glasses. Done.
I don't know what it is. It's just like, no. But it's just like, looking good. Yeah, I don't know. Just like style, you know, like if a girl has good, like back to the style thing. Just like if she has a good aesthetic, like good style, like that's the first thing I noticed for sure.
I agree.
Just like high waisted jeans, like just like dope shoes, like. I don't know.
High-waisted jeans.
Adidas shoes.
Adidas shoes. And I'm not just saying that. Like I actually think like Stan Smiths, like Gazelles. Like I think like when girls can pull it off, like white socks.
Those are very clean.
Yeah. If there's like if a girl wears anything that is like a little bit unique, like I remember I met a girl who was wearing like bell bottom jeans, and she just like pulled it off like beautifully, and I was like. Wow, that is so sick.
A hoodie and a suit jacket.
It is
the best outfit I've ever seen.
Yeah.
What about
girl's voice?
The girl's voice.
Ooh, that's a good one.
So like, yeah, I think.
So hello, Drew. Come give me a smooch.
Not quite
cut it.
Not quite cut it.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't know. I just like, I think
that's a good one. For sure.
Like when a girl like just like, and not even just her voice, but like how she talks to you.
Sure.
Like.
Yeah.
Like how she like plays that up. I think that's huge.
I always fall for the speed goggles. I'm sorry.
Is that why we're here, right?
Yeah.
This is literally why we're here.
Yeah.
Two big studs. No, man. Like I think like if a girl has like you can be fast, but if you have like I think there's like some swagger that goes along with being fast. Like you carry yourself in a certain way, and like I'm not particularly. You have to.
Yeah.
And I think it's really cool when a girl like walks up and you're like, wow, damn, that chick's fast. Like that's
confidence is a huge.
Oh,
like confidence, like you know what I mean. Like
it carries
just,
over to everything.
Yeah, for sure. Like just having confidence, period.
Yeah.
I think is one of the most attractive things.
And a great voice that doesn't sound like, oh, hello, Drew.
Yeah.
And she's wearing a pair of glasses.
Done.
And a hoodie and
Tinman fall in love real quick.
Hoodie and a blazer.
Most eligible bachelors in Florida right here.
Cool, perfect. So I briefly talked about the speed goggles, but when did you realize speed goggles existed? How old were you?
Man.
What was the context?
Probably like a freshman in high school.
Here's a quick adapter.
Like, she's fast. Like,
damn.
I want to date her. I want to marry her.
There's definitely times where like you like watch a race or something when
planning our wedding.
Where you like watch a race or something, they like a girl wins or something, and like you definitely are like, oh wow, like they're pretty cute, like they're like like for sure.
For me, it's always like I couldn't do that.
First time that I can remember was like when I went to barely squeaked into NXN when I was in high school. I grew up in a small town in Delaware, and like California was just this like unheard of place where like they just like ran Arcadia and everyone ran fast, and it was like, what the hell are they doing there? And like shout out La Costa Canyon, that girls team. Like I remember like their picture came up and it was just like they're all like Nike. Like I think Emma Abrams actually just Instagrammed recently, and like I commented on like, this is so funny, this is so great, because I remember like seeing that like all blonde California girls, and like the whole dance, like the whole weekend was just like committed to meeting these girls after that.
I love it.
So probably high school.
Knowing this guy, he'd probably crush it at the dance.
He crushed it.
Yeah.
I took 2 dance classes.
He lived for the dance.
Let me tell you, I went to 45 bar mitzvahs as a kid, so
I never went to bar mitzvah.
when I have my second one, when I
tragic.
turn 83, I'll invite you.
Perfect. Do you get another one?
Yeah, so the idea is, wow, we're really getting into it here.
Yeah.
When you
Speed goggles to Bob Memphis.
Yeah, there it is. When you turn, people didn't usually make it past 70 back in the old days because, medicine didn't exist. So the idea was that most people died by the time you hit 70. So if you made it to 83, it's like you were reborn again. Clock says for just you should turn 13 and have another bar mitzvah. Yeah.
Look at that.
That's pretty cool. The more
the more you know.
Yeah.
The more you know.
Boom.
Shout out. A little bit of Jewish culture in your lives.
Happy Hanukkah, everyone who's watching out there.
L'chaim. Great. Okay, cool. What about your nightly routine? Unrelated to speed goggles.
Night routine, go crack open a LaCroix, drink half of it, and put it by my bedside and wake up, and I'm like, I have 6 LaCroix here now.
It's the most Sam. It's like we're at the restaurant, he's like, can I get like more chips, but I'm not gonna eat them. I just want to have them.
Well, it reminds
I'm
me.
the worst person to order with. It's so bad.
Oh no! Don't even get me started on that. But it actually reminds me of I remember one day. So our whole house went through this tea drinking stage, and we're still kind of in it.
Oh,
we
dude.
just so much tea.
Love it.
And one day,
You gotta
one of our
crush
roommates.
the
Drink the
bag.
tea to drink
Yeah.
the tea, and nothing
Amen.
else in the world matters.
When you are drinking the tea is the only thing in your life that matters. And one of our
Wash the
roommates.
dishes because you're washing the dishes.
Yeah.
Not to finish washing the dishes.
There we go.
Tag
Mindfulness.
Mindfulness.
But our roommate Joe, one morning just walks out of his room with
Yeah.
10 mugs, just mugs, and he's just and I was like, yeah, literally, I have not found a mug for a few days, and they're just all in his room, and so I think that was
routine is just getting
yeah,
built up things next to your bedside.
yeah, literally, that's the nightly routine.
In the Tinman household. Do you want to be great?
Yeah,
Leave a bunch of stuff on your bedside.
Yeah.
Perfect. Best running parties.
What, like our party coming up, or post race?
Well, it hasn't happened yet. So,
all right, ready?
I mean, that's a bold move. You can be okay with it.
Ready? 3, 2,
What? For what?
1. Elk Run.
Best party. Best post race party. Easy.
Shout out to Emma Coburn.
Plug.
Yeah.
Joe Boss.
Shout out Emma Coburn, Joe Bossard.
Best party.
For
sure.
Easy.
Done.
It was
beautiful. I mean,
dude,
they put on
free beer, concert right after the race, just dance the whole time, with the Boulder lights, and it was just amazing.
Yeah. Love it.
Yeah.
That's all you can ask for.
There was nothing more that you could ask for. Like Fifth Ave was great, but everyone says that,
Yeah.
My post club cross this year was great.
Nice. I feel like
X Factor.
I do feel like that in professional running, you don't necessarily see everybody's kind of portrays themselves as a monk in a fire.
Let these these exercises, let's do these caption contests.
But in order to be happy and perform, you need to be able to
you gotta
relax.
have balance.
Yeah.
You gotta balance. Gotta balance.
I mean, I
you gotta celebrate the victories. You know what I mean? I'm not
You
saying
have
go out all the time and all that. That's gonna take away from your running, but you gotta celebrate.
Yeah.
It's important. Happiness, man. It's life. Happiness. But Europe, I think that's one of the low key ones. Was post party in Belgium. It's we
awesome.
all came back on buses, and everyone drinks on the bus on the way back. And then you get out and you just immediately go to the bars, and it's just you're just in this foreign place, and somehow there's all these great athletes all in this one town in Leuven, and it's just this beautiful coming together of just
Perfect.
just athletes who are just finished their last race, and they're let's have some fun.
Love it. All right. We've got best moment of the week, but I think we're scap it. I think we're dead. I think we're probably fine.
Yeah. Oh, we'll do questions after the questions.
Yeah. All right. For this next segment, we're gonna do some fan questions. So you guys sent in some questions over the Instagram machine. So Sam and Drew are gonna take a peek and see what we've got.
All right. So we're just gonna whatever we see that we want to answer. Here we go.
Who is the team funny guy? That is a good one.
Kyle.
So one of the guys on the team asked that, Kyle Medina. The team funny guy, Joey Baggs.
Yeah, Joey Baggs.
100%.
Gotta give it to him.
Yeah.
Also Jerry Berry too. Also a guy on the team.
Yeah.
Thanks guys. Favorite Tin Man from Northern California. Joey Baggs. Joe Klecker, least favorite roommate. Well, we're losing a roommate currently to a girlfriend, Reed Fisher, so probably Reed right now. She's never here anymore.
Sorry, Reed.
I'm just kidding, I love you. You guys ever thought about running the Hood to Coast? It's here in Oregon. Yeah, 100%. We want to do team races as much as we can, and when there's a time opportunity post Olympics or something, that'd be so sick to do this.
Yeah.
Do you miss running at NC State? Of course. I had way too much fun running there. It was awesome. 100%.
So favorite cereal? This one, I wish Reed was here to answer this because
New sugar cookie.
yeah, Reed has a new cereal every week, every day of the week basically. So he should answer that.
Favorite workout? My repeats.
He'll repeats.
Yeah, he'll repeats everything we do. How does it feel knowing you guys are the best running group and have the best hair? Oh, Bro,
Thank you.
That's
Thank
not
you,
wrong.
bro.
You do have the best hair. You definitely have the
Feels
best
good.
hair.
how long did it take for the stash to look that fire emoji?
I don't know. 2 months?
Couple months?
Yeah.
Pretty good, dude.
What's
That
your
almost
favorite,
puts me to
What's
shame.
your favorite shoe to train in? Adidas, Soul, or Glide?
Yeah.
Boost Life. When have your legs been feeling good, but like that? Okay.
Boo! Don't answer that.
1,000 retweets for a signed shirt. I don't know how you're gonna get retweets on an answer, but
If you find a way,
If
we'll
you
get
find
you
a
a
way,
shirt.
You got a shirt, 100%.
Yeah.
How did y'all find out about Tinman Elite? Well, we started Tinman Elite, so
Who is the best cook in Boulder?
Tabor Shaw.
Tabor.
Done.
Come on.
Easy.
Done.
Shout out.
Easy.
At Ginger Ninja 16.
Ginger Ninja.
Thoughts on my boy at Matt Cuisine. You're my boy, Matt. You guys should come to Bloomington, Illinois. We should. How much faster does the mustache make you?
I haven't raced yet.
We will find out.
Yeah, I have a race.
At
so-
least 7%.
Yeah.
Who's faster? What is the most important thing for high school training? Have fun. I bet you guys get so sick of that response. Everyone says have fun.
It's true though.
Hill sprints, for sure. I wish I would have done hill sprints earlier in my running career. Drew's diet this off season. You had the craziest diet. You didn't eat like any sugar.
I went on a breaking the addiction diet. No sugar.
This is good. How often do
It
you
was good.
warrant drinking? After races, celebrating.
Yeah.
Yeah. What does it take to get on the Tinman squad? Be boys. Be a good guy. Sam, did you ever have doubts about running post-collegiately during your time in the state? Of course. I did not think that I could run post-collegiately until I met Drew and people that believed in me. 100%. It's a scary thing to go all in into professional running.
This one's good. Drew, what was it like dealing with the pressures of being a prodigy when you were younger? I think when I was younger, it was so simple for me. Like, I loved running and I got better. So, like, pressure came with that. But as long as I just stayed grounded in what I love to do, then it really didn't, get to me. So, yeah, just as long as, you're having fun and enjoying it.
When are you coming to Melbourne? 100%. We're going to come visit Goose at some point.
Yeah.
What's up, Loopings? Shouts. Any tips for high school nutrition? Quinoa.
Noah.
Are y'all again drinking soda? We just drink sparkling water.
Yeah.
When is Sam going to make #SOBM shirts?
Sick of being mediocre.
There it is. Appreciate it, man. Maybe at some point. If Adidas signs off on it. Nothing. Not asking anything. Just want to say that y'all cute. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
A girl.
No.
How many? So what's the ratio there? 1,000
Yeah.
to what?
Oh, another one, dude. How you get so handsome?
Oh!
That one's a dude though. But
Shouts.
thanks, bro. Can either of them do a backflip? You want to see this shit? No, I'm just kidding. Best place to run in Raleigh. Olmsted, for sure. Easy. Will Sam come back to Tadnell to help coach next year? I'll always be there in heart, brother. What does it mean to be Tinman Elite?
It's a good question. Wow. You know what it means?
Stop that. you get that. You get out of here.
It means being a tough, gritty runner that wants to push the sport forward in any way possible. I think that we want to change the script of professional running and just be different, and like just bring a joy to the sport, like purely through happiness perspective and more so than just goal chasing. I think the sport gets lost with goal-oriented things too much, and we're just define ourselves by our PRs and goals. And I think that being a Tinman, and that's what we want to bring to the sport, is that we just want to be good people for the sport and know that there's more to the sport than just a PR or a goal. It's about like the connections we have with someone and things like that, for sure.
Keeping the ball rolling, question mark? Always.
This is a good one. What inspired Knackered? That's a good one.
Mo Farah.
Yeah, pretty sure it was Mo Farah was like tweeting like absolutely knackered like after a session, and I thought it was so funny, and we just started like saying it and hashtagging it, and
Knackered.
yeah, absolutely shattered. What's the special project? Oh, can't tell you.
Yeah. I like that
Well,
one. There was a question, why Boulder, Colorado?
That's good.
That I think a lot of our swagger actually stems from living here, for sure. Like,
there's an energy here.
Yeah, there's just like the trails, the mountains, just being amongst other Olympians. Like,
the toughness you get from training here, running on the hills,
Yeah.
the wind that hits you,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's just, it just molds you as a runner.
Yeah.
After an injury, how do you manage your fear of re-injuring when returning? That's really hard, you know?
Yeah.
And that's where like mindfulness and meditation and like channeling positive thoughts and things like that are like so important, you know? Like, I think for me, like running with people that like believe in you is so important. Like, so like keep your mind off of that injury and things like that help a lot.
Yeah. Let's see.
Weekly mileage,
Don't know.
70 to 80.
Maybe.
We
go by
minutes.
minutes. Yeah.
Just always by feel, effort.
Yeah. What were your high school times?
How many retweets for a Tinman sweater? Again, how are you going to retweet this? Who's better at basketball? Drew. I suck.
I made JV my freshman
How
year.
do you guys go
Well,
on
I
the
played a few
recovery
games.
process? We just live in the pool. Pool is the best natural recovery, being in water, compression for your legs. Sam, coming back to visit NC State anytime soon. Right after Christmas, I'll be there, bro.
Back.
First time back. It's pretty crazy. If you could get one thing from Adidas, what would it be? You got one?
Yeezys?
Nah, overrated. Adidas times Tinman ? Coming soon. Drew, do you go to school still, or are you done with that shit?
Yeah, Drew.
Catch me taking finals in like 3 days.
That's the best one. Oh man, what's your major and your favorite classes? I'm majored in business marketing, and my favorite classes were my dance class I took. It just broke me out of my shell and just made me, yeah.
He skipped the bar mitzvah phase.
Has Drew had a beer before? Sometimes.
Who gets more chicks?
Joe.
Pass. Yeah, Joe.
Yeah, hold on. Let's see. What do you think about that, Joe? Oh, no.
What's your favorite place to run in Boulder? We were actually talking about that today. I think mine's probably Marshall Mesa.
Probably the tank.
Yeah.
Who is the cleanest in the house and who is the dirtiest? Morgan, dirtiest, cleanest, Drew. Favorite junk foods? Ice cream. Y'all gonna bring out the black hoodies. Blackout collection coming soon. I think that's it. Alright guys, thank you for the questions. Appreciate them. Shouts to Tinmob.